again. Alright, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy K1, and tonight we are here with another episode of The Corner Presents The Interview. Tonight I got musical artist D.O.L.O with me tonight, and I'm going to let him go forward, tell a little bit about himself, and we're going to get the ball rolling.
Hey, what's happening, man? It's your boy D.O.L.O, D.O.L.O, stand for Dedicated on Life's Objective. We here just pushing the movement, EFMG, the label. Single Move Differently out right now. Make sure y'all go tap in on that. Check out the website, DOLO-EFMG.com. We working, you know what I'm saying? Send your inquiries. We trying to get it in at every angle.
For sure. I hear that, man. So, I mean, I'm definitely glad you was able to come out here tonight, man, because, I mean, it's just come down the pipeline. It started with Aim for the Head.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got you, and apparently I got more people coming. So
oh, yeah. We gonna flood you, bro. We gonna flood you, you know what I'm saying? Keep all the work coming. We try and put people in the best position they can, you know what I'm saying? Work their angle. So, we're gonna keep it coming in, bro.
I hear you, man. I feel it. I appreciate it because I need that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, let's get into your single, So Move Differently.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that single and whatnot, where was the motivation for the title and everything like that?
So, usually, most times, the motivation for my titles come from, like, the beat title itself. Yeah, so when the producer sends something over and whatever they have it titled as, you know what I'm saying, I'll be trying to put something to it, trying to listen to the beat, and I'll be like, okay. And then I'll just come up with something because that way it kind of make me feel connected to the producer if I wasn't in the studio with him. Right. He just sent a beat pack and I was like, okay, this is what he was feeling and named it as, so let me try and stick with the vibe. You see what I'm saying? Sure. So that's just how it came about, and then I was like, man, it's a lot of the same stuff going on, you know what I mean? People need to move different, like, and most people have just been trying to say they've been trying to move differently. I've been trying to move different, be in a different mode, trying to get my space clear, my mind right or whatever. So I was just in that space, that mind frame when I was writing it, you know what I'm saying? So it just all came together.
Oh no, I understand that for sure. Mm-hmm. The reason I asked because just with the title alone, Move Differently or whatever, you go by the name D.O.L.O. So every time I hear D.O.L.O, I always reference it to solo and things like that.
For sure, yeah.
So, you know, so hearing that, then hearing the song, I actually took the time to listen to the song. So I was like, all right, okay, his name D.O.L.O, this is Move Differently. So this is for this single, it was more so a one-man show. This is moving differently. How you move, you can't move like everybody else. You're moving in your own lane. That's what I got from it.
Sure.
So with that being said, man, just a part, the music group that you're a part of or whatever. So with you having the name D.O.L.O, even though I know it means more than just one solo person or whatever, how does that incorporate with the familia? You know what I mean, as far as group?
Well, it's kind of funny because like when we all came together, you know what I'm saying, I was majority of the time used to being by myself, you know what I mean? Okay. And so when I came with my family, it was kind of like I was still kind of trying to hold on to the name. And then, like, even at times when we would have our little, like, moves we go on or whatever, I still sometimes may have to bust off on my own D.O.L.O moves, so to speak. And my boy Eli will be like, Solo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And it just kind of stuck, bro, you know what I mean? And I was like, I can't just be just D.O.L.O because it's, like, universal for everybody. Like, I'm out here on the D.O.L.O movement. Right. So I was like, of course, it's still going to be known as that, like, but I got to put a meaning to it, so I just added the acronym, and I took some time. I was like, I'm dedicated. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, life objective on anything, I don't care who you is, to succeed. Nobody trying to fail at anything. You feel what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I'm really out here dedicated on life's objective. My life objective, which is to succeed at this music, this merch, my label, all the stuff I'm trying to do. So I just took it in as a name and, roll with it.
Okay, that definitely makes sense. So, man, with your album dropping, man, like, how many tracks you plan on having on it? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's already kind of.
To be honest, I'm really at like the top of the album process. Like, I ain't even nowhere near the bottom. Like, cause I'm just putting my singles out. I was working on a couple songs that I dropped prior to this. Like my main single, just getting used to some producers, getting feels for some new beats out there. But I would say, because my last project dropped in 2019? Okay. DCMOE dropped in 2019. So I'd say probably next year would be a good time to like drop some album stuff. So I'm putting all the tracks together, recording all the time, and just trying to find the right vibe for it. And, because it'll be like, You know what I'm saying? Like the label going crazy, so we really gonna put some stuff together for this project.
Gotcha. So with that being said, with the album and everything that you're working on, do you think the pandemic was the best thing that happened to you as far as, hunkering down and working on things, or?
I would say, yeah, because it gave me a chance to really source out a lot more beats, tap in with a lot of talented producers, and you know what I'm saying, who on they come up and they looking for like hot artists, and so it's like I'm falling right in their pocket as they falling in mine, and so that was, I had time to sit down and work with that and really write a lot and really beat the block. You know what I'm saying? We've been in the clubs, we've been at events, we've been, interviews, like really grinding for the label. So it's like I had time to do that as well because, I got kids, like, I got a lot going on. You feel me? So with that time being able to slow down, it really, helped out a lot and let us expand and think and put some stuff together better.
Okay, gotcha. So I know, reading into your background, you've been doing this for a minute. Like since second grade you've been doing this?
Yeah, I've been writing for a long time because my mom was an English major in college. So she really made that a staple. If anything, you got to be able to eloquently express yourself.
Right.
And so all right, I took that and put it into writing. I was writing poems and stuff. Then I started getting into music, so the poems turned into raps.
Right.
And then the raps started turning into freestyling and battling people. And then from that, I finally got to actually record myself, you know what I'm saying, on the mic. And then from that, it went from, you know what I'm saying, just skyrocketed, you know what I mean? Linked up with my bros, and we cultivated a whole, just sound, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's up from there, bro. And from that process, I would say, it seemed like a long time, but it really ain't been a long time, because it's when you're doing something you love, it's you're going to keep doing it no matter what.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel like. I don't really put a timestamp on it. If somebody asks, has it been a long time? Yeah, it has been, but it's what I do. So I'm going to do it forever, no matter what.
Because, Riz, I already did the homework on it. I'm thinking, man, second grade, he had to be about 7 or 8 years old. And then I'm looking at us, because, all of us was born in 91. So we had a 30 points. So I'm just like, all right, so he's been doing this since 7, 8 years old. That's about 23 years. That's a good long run.
Yeah, just developing your craft, knowing that this is something a main staple, just how anybody know they pick up a ball, they dribbling, anybody football, baseball, hockey, whatever, artist, whatever, it's something that you like to do or something that you're good at, then you need to continuously do it, you know what I'm saying, to keep it sharp and to eventually, because you're going to come to a point where you're going to want to profit from it, you know what I mean, no matter what it is, because the world is business. So it's once you cultivate at least that one gift, and then you can profit from it, you know what I'm saying? So I feel writing and music and, you know what I'm saying, I felt that was my gift because it was just that one thing I was so enthralled in, I didn't want to do nothing else, you know what I mean? I played sports, but I wasn't my focus wasn't all the way there. So it's certain stuff I couldn't stick with for a while, and then after that, it was shit, I'm in high school, so it's dang, I gotta do something. So I wrestled for 2 years, and then I was dang, I probably should have wrestled all 4 years. I probably would have been 5, but it was whatever.
Get his ass whooped.
Yeah, nah, don't be. Hey, I played for 2 years worth of wrestling. I placed, you know what I'm saying? So that
make sure you say that.
Yeah, it goes to let you know I wasn't. No, I was not trash.
Right.
I only wrestled for 2 years and I placed in region. So you know what I'm saying? I just goes to show I could have did it, but it was my mind was just so focused on music, you know what I'm saying, being in the street and doing normal teenage stuff. You know what I'm saying? So. It is what it is, but that's my path. That's what I always believed it was, so it's going to continue to be that. You feel me?
Man, that's one thing people can't kill. As long as you got a passion for something, that's what you want to do. Nothing else really matters. Because you better than me. I tried wrestling, but as soon as I got sweat in my mouth, I was nah, I'm good. I was wrestling this one dude. I mean, he was sweaty. I was like, man, what's going on? So I'm wrestling him. And I was like, no. I was like, yeah, I'm good. So I had to put that down. I said, you know what, Lord, that ain't my ministry. I can't do that.
Nah, I probably would.
That's wild.
So here we are. This was middle school, so here we are now. And I was like, I can't do it, man. But like you said, like I was saying before, when you have a passion for something, if you don't stick with it, you lose it. Mm-hmm. And I would say I've probably been in the same boat as well. I used to do poetry as well, do events and all that stuff, whatever. Mm-hmm. I had a passion for it, but then when I started letting it go, that passion just kind of died away. Yeah.
Use it or lose it. That's a real scientific fact.
Thanks. Yeah, but did you, before you started getting deep into your writing, did you ever go to any poetry events or anything like that? You did spoken word?
Nah, I wasn't. It wasn't. So the poetry aspect came from, I was just managed as a little boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was always trying to get at girls and shit and writing them poetry, trying to be extra. You feel me? Yeah. So hopeless romantic type stuff. Yeah. So, but that's really where that came from, and then. As my love for music, because I always listen to music. Like, my dad was a big music head. My mom was a big music head. Like, she was more into reggae and stuff like that. But my dad was a big hip hop head, and so I was always listening to music. And then as I started learning what I could do with the words, then it started I could probably rap. You know what I'm saying? I think I know how to put words together. And so. After a while, it just grew into me rapping, you know what I'm saying? So, which is basically, same way how they came up with it back in the day. They rap to a girl, so they go hand in hand. I started, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to rap through my poetry to women, and then it just transgressed into me becoming a real, lyricist, as I would say, you feel me?
For sure. So, man, that's good, man. And I'm just, looking into your background or whatever, back and forth and everything like that. I think you said you started out in Conley and then ended up hitting up Stone Mountain. That's where you end up meeting your family.
Yeah. So I grew up on the east side, Decatur, Glenwood, right by the old bowling alley. I grew up there, and then when I went to middle school, I moved to Conley. And I was that's southeast side, you know what I'm saying? It's really south side because all your schools you go to gonna be the south side, but it's more than Ave is still east side to me, that's the east, so it's borderline southeast side. So I went over there and I ain't know nobody, one of them new subdivisions that popped up. My mom got a house and started linking up with the dudes out there, and it was ain't nobody really had no studio, but we was all rapping. So we was shit, we gonna just rap together. And then somebody finally bought some old ass computer and a mic at this dude's house up the street, and they was my boy Blue got a setup. And that was the first time I ever recorded on the track. We recorded this song called She's Some Rip about this girl in the neighborhood. Yeah. So these niggas was wild, bro. I ain't gonna say her name, but we made a song, She's Some Rip, about a girl in the neighborhood, and they wanted me to jump on it. I jumped on it, killed these niggas, of course. I ain't gonna say I killed everybody, so it was a couple dudes in the neighborhood that can rap, and they still rapping today. My boy Marley still rapping, he hard. Shout out to him, you feel what I'm saying? But I always just thought I was the best, just because. So yeah, I just hadn't recorded on mic, you haven't heard myself, you know what I'm saying? Right. So did that, and I was like, damn, bro, I'm about to do this shit for real, about to do it. So these guys had a little traction going or whatever, time go by. My first time able to perform ever in life. I never thought this day would come. I'm oh, snap. My first time ever to perform, they was about to go perform another song we recorded. I forgot the other one. It was some, damn, I can't think of the name of the song right now, but we recorded 2 songs, and
I think it was the other one was Crank It.
Crank It, yeah, that's the song, Crank It. That song, and they went to the Megaplex back in the day when it was jumping to go perform it, and my mom wouldn't let me go, bro. Yeah, I remember that shit like yesterday, dog. Like, she was like, what? No, I ain't going, niggas be getting shot up there. I was like, oh my God. I ain't care about none of that shit. I was just trying to perform my verse on stage with a microphone and go crazy. Like, but at this time, I was like, what, 13, 14, not even thinking like, nothing, you know what I'm saying? Not even thinking through my mom's view, you know what I'm saying, at the time. I wasn't thinking about that shit. I was trying to perform. And so, like, from that moment on, I was like, you know what, bro? I think I probably was really meant to do this music shit. But these niggas in the hood was, like, getting, like, they wasn't really, I ain't gonna say they wasn't serious, but it didn't really go nowhere. And so, I was getting in trouble out there and constantly skipping school and doing all kind of other stuff. My mom shipped me off to Stone Mountain to stay with my dad. So I'm like,
you had a boys in the hood type of
yeah. My mom shipped me out, bro. She was like, hey, you going to stay with your dad? I went out to Stone Mountain, and I'm like, damn, I'm back on the east side, bro. But I'm on a whole nother different part of the east side. Like, I don't know nobody out this way, you know what I'm saying? I used to stay out, funny thing is, I used to stay in Stone Mountain when I was a little kid, because I done stayed all over the east side. But like, at this time, I'm a teenager, I don't know nobody out, I ain't know nobody Rita, Stone Mountain, nothing. Stevenson was a new school for like some years, so I'm like, hey. So.
Hold on, bro. Watch your mouth, bro.
yeah. Hey,
I moved here, so I've been a Jaguar, you know what I mean? So,
I feel you. Hey, the whole east side of my hood, bro, it was like, I hadn't been out there, so it was different to me. So I'm like, okay, let me get my bearings or whatever. So, and then we stayed in a neighborhood that wasn't like no big neighborhood like where I was staying at before, so I can't just walk around shopping up with niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like how I was in college. So I come here, bro, and I go to Stevenson. I walk up to the bus stop. First nigga say something to me, dog, is this nigga. He's like... First nigga say something to me, dog, I'm standing up there. Like, my sister had already been going over there. She was staying with my dad and my stepmom, so they already, I guess, knew her a little bit. But I came over, it was like, oh, you Jazz brother. I seen it like ain't nobody say nothing, dog. Like, it was so funny. Ain't nobody say nothing. Then I seen it like, cause now that I know AIM, I can look back and see the look at he had in his eye, like, I'm finna say something to this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like, man, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? You Jazz brother, blah, 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 whoopie whoop. I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, I stay up the street, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing it. And then we just linked up. Yeah. And then from then on, like, I started, you know, we was bros, dog. Like, I started coming up to their crib. Ja had the studio. I was like, what the fuck? Like, these niggas got a studio. These niggas got a studio in the basement. I'm about to be fucking living up here, nigga. Y'all don't know where I just left. Like, bro, after I couldn't get like locked in with Blue, I had a fucking boombox, bro, where like it had a CD player at the top and a tape player, and it had a mic on the side. Yeah, and I used to record myself over the instrumental CD and put that shit on the tape and listen back, like like a real mixtape, bro. So I was like, damn, bro, I gotta fucking like, that's how I was practicing, and then I got fucking trouble kicked out, and then these niggas got a whole studio. I'm like, oh God, thank you. Like, is this like, and that's what it took. I was like, man, I think I'm really supposed to do this music shit, like, for real. So, and we just linked in, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas took me in as like their other brother, bro, and like it's been up from there, like, and niggas just been progressing and pushing with this label, came up with the label, and took off, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's just up, you know what I mean? I miss my dog, you know what I'm saying? Cause he started this shit. Like, I remember he was there, we had an old wood where it's still the same wood, I think. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he had put the EFMG on there with all our names, like, that's what that shit was like solidified, like, you know what I'm saying? And we started like really taking this music shit serious, like we're looking up BMIs, like damn, we need a BMI, start doing all our business correctly, and just year after year after year after year after year, we've been progressing, dog, and that's how I know this shit was meant to be, basically. You feel what I'm saying? So.
Because I mean, when you got people around you that's just as hungry as you, that's what you need. Because I mean, like you mentioned before, you had people that was doing it, but they weren't really in it like that.
They weren't really in it like how I was, like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that that's something that they didn't want to do, but at that time, I was like really trying to like do that shit. Like at that point, you know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out, how can I get beats? How can I get a mic? How can I like start recording some shit to put together? You feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
And so it just wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was on their own time, you know, street nigga shit, you feel me? So it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, all niggas doing their thing now, so that's what's up, man. I still fuck with the boys from Conley. I still fuck with boys from the East. Like, everybody know I still fuck with them, man. It's like I just done moved around the city so much, bro. Like, I done been here all my life, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I done seen a lot of shit change, a lot of shit happen. And I'm just happy to see where it's at now, and that everybody, you know, doing something and pushing after what they really trying to do for real. You know what I'm saying? And trying to stay out the bullshit because of how the city has came up. You know what I'm saying? So,
Sure.
That's all it is, man. That's all it is.
Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, man, life happens. So I mean, ain't nothing you can do about it. Run with it, or you know.
You can do about that, man. So you just gotta stick with it and keep the ball rolling.
For sure. And another thing I wanted to hit you with was so the name Superman. Well, what happened with that?
Oh, so okay, yeah. When I was in Conley, like that really came from just my personality. Period. Like if you ask anybody that know me, they be like, he just think he can do everything. Like don't think he always right, and I can say that to a fault. Like but I just feel like I'm Superman. My positive energy is always there. Like I feel like nothing can defeat me. Yeah. It's a flaw, but a good thing at the same time. You know what I mean? And then as I got older, it was like I can't be out here calling myself fucking Superman. And you know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody gonna respect me for real. Like,
man,
come on, bro. Like,
Soldier Boy Superman.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Nah, he Young Draco.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna. That's a more up to date name.
He's still Soldier Boy though.
Soldier Boy was cool.
Yeah,
it wasn't Superman.
He's still Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne's okay.
Ain't Lil Bow Wow no more though.
No,
it's Shad Moss.
I mean, everybody go through.
Yeah,
anybody pull up on, they gonna be like, "Hey, Lil Bow Wow."
I mean, yeah, real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna say Lil Bow Wow. They gonna say Bow Wow. They ain't gonna say Shad. What's up, Shad?
Yeah, nobody.
Like he be talking about, oh yeah, I don't go by Bow Wow no more. I'm Shad now. Nah, man, bro.
You're Bow Wow forever, and that's why if I knew I was getting serious, I was like, I gotta change my name.
Why you couldn't be Superman though?
That's a dub, bro. Nah.
I mean, when I was getting into it, man, I didn't hate it, man. I thought the name Superman came from something else because, you know, just like what you were saying, you would spit, you know, poetry to females and stuff like that. I thought maybe it was kind of connection to like a Captain Save Him. I didn't know.
That's a good way to think though.
I mean, I didn't know how it was connected, so that's why I'm like, so what's up with that?
Nah, it was just basically I just felt like I could overcome anything. Like I was invincible, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, can't nobody stop me with this rap shit. I'm him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You know what I mean? So that's just how I felt. And then, you know, as I got older, I was like, hey, I gotta check my name, bro. This shit. Let Superman name the rest, and then D.O.L.O was here. You feel me? So.
Hey, man, you roll with it, bro. You know what works for you.
Yeah.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, you know, just like we talking about as far as progression. So, like starting out from how your life was to your life is now, you got kids and everything. Mm-hmm. So when you got your kids, how's your life changed with your career?
Man, it changed a lot. Like I would say, definitely when I went off to school and had my 2 kids, like I didn't think I was gonna have them. It was like, I thought I was just going to school, coming back real quick. Nah, I went down there, had 2 kids, fucking, you know what I'm saying, had to finish school like a year late, because I took I don't think I took a full year off, but I think I took a semester off when I had my first kid, and then my second kid, I just thugged that shit. I was like, fuck it, yeah, like, nah, I ain't taking no more time off.
Right.
But it really, I would say, it slowed down a lot though, you know what I mean? Because like at that time where I left for school, we was bubbling. Like, we was running the whole studio, had artists, fucking, like, a lot of motion going on. And niggas was mad, like, low key, you know what I mean? Yeah, not mad, like, cause it was just like, damn, bro, like, just a damn moment. Like,
nah, tell him what the problem really was. What school did you go to?
I went to Valdosta State.
Oh, no, what school you went to first?
Georgia State.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he could have still went to college. Nobody mad at that.
Yeah.
It's that he transferred.
I went to Georgia State first. I was in the city, but I was getting in trouble still again, and that was my problem. You know what I'm saying? I had got my job, had got my whip, like I was going up, but I got in trouble, and I was like, damn, bro. And my girl, you know, at the time she was like begging me to come down there. And I had got in trouble, and I was like, you know what, my God, I'll go down there, knock the school out. Didn't know I was fucking have kids and all this extra shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn. At that time, niggas was like, damn, bro, we could have really, like, if all of us was, that was the whole thing the whole time. If all of us was here, like, you know what I'm saying, shit could have been different. I mean, you know what I'm saying, we don't know what could have been. Like, we could have been, who knows? But everybody's path is their path. Our path was our path. Who knows what was supposed to happen or what's going to happen. But, you know what I'm saying, we just got to keep pushing what it is now. So I feel like it did slow it down a bit, but, you know, we still gonna make it do what it do, because in that time I feel like we learned a lot. You know what I'm saying, between now and then. A lot of stuff that if we would have hit then, we probably could have taken way more advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not like to a degree, because we still knew what we had going on, but like with us being at that age, somebody probably could have slipped something on the crack on us. You know what I'm saying? That we probably would have had to try to work off. You know what I'm saying? As far as now, I feel like our shit is airtight. You know what I'm saying? We are the label. Like, we are the business. Like, we gonna make sure everything's good for us and every artist that come after us now, versus trying to learn as we go then. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only difference that I feel like would have been between if we would have hit now versus what we got going on. If we would have hit then versus what we got going on now. Yeah.
I mean, but at least you had that foundation to come back to, because I'm pretty sure they didn't stop working. But
they was still working. Yeah. You know, Aim was doing his thing, doing shows. DJ J Easy was still spinning and working with artists in the studio, and I was still doing my music thing down there too. I wasn't like I put out 2 mixtapes just to keep you know what I'm saying, keep my muscles going, let people know that I still got music coming, like. You know, so I was still putting in work, but it just like, I feel like we was all here, like it probably would have been a little different, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's all cool, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we learned a lot, and I feel like we tailored our styles a lot too, to our product, to where it's like I said, everything's airtight. Product, you know what I'm saying, movement, everything, bro. So, you know, that's probably what was the caveat.
So, I mean, with that being said, when you were in school, what were you majoring in?
I majored in biology.
Biology?
Yeah.
That's a big
Yeah.
jump. So what was going on with that? That's
I mean, cause like I'm just, if I was gonna go to school for something, I wanted to, wanted it to be about something that I wanted to really know about. Yeah. I didn't really care about nothing except where I live, the world. You know what I'm saying? I want to know the processes of the world, getting a little deeper in tune with how stuff is like really for real. You know what I'm saying? And I just took that in, and I like plants a lot too. I do deal a lot with plants, so that
you say your mom was, you know, in English or whatever. She was an English major or whatever. So I just assume you probably following that same path.
Yeah, though, because it's like, I see what she had to go through, you know what I'm saying? And English is not, like, that interesting to me. Like, I get it, you know what I'm saying? And I love writing and all that stuff, but I wasn't trying to do that, hell no. Trying to be writing all the time, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to be in the field, outside. The only time I gotta write a paper is after we done discovered some shit.
For sure. So, man, let's see, what else I want to touch on 1 second. The name of the group, the name of the music group. How did that come to be? Did y'all just...
E. You know what I'm saying? That man on his forearm, you know what I'm saying? EF, Enfamous Familia, that is, you know what I'm saying, his initials. He was always so, like, he's just that type of dude, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to be a part of everything, you know what I'm saying? So, we got EFMG, and it's actually an acronym for the whole spelling out infamous, never fake about our unity strong, familiar, fuck any man if love isn't affirmative. You feel what I'm saying? And it's deeper than rap. Like I know that's like a cliche saying where all niggas who rapping, but the majority of the time, you know, niggas who really going in and really got them stories to tell and really like you can hear their pain on these songs, like it'd be deeper than rap majority of the time. And so that's what we just try and let people know, man. It's a family that's infamous for shit. You know what I'm saying? Like all kind of shit. And we make music that's grouped well. You know what I'm saying? Enfamous Familia Music Group. Right. You know what I'm saying? So long live E forever, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep pushing this movement and make sure that it's staying tall.
For sure. I mean, but that's good to have though, something with meaning behind it, because you know you got a lot of artists and you got a lot of musical industries that's not even focused on what's actually going on with their music or anything like that. So it's good to see that y'all have that passion and that heart for it, and to know that he himself is the heart of the group, and you know it's where y'all are now. So I mean that's definitely amazing to hear, because not everybody has that.
No, for sure, bro. Like man, it just be so many times I be like, dang, it's like. It's crazy because it's like, dang, we seeing all this stuff happen now, and I be so mad because I be like, yeah, I know you seeing it up there, my boy, but I want you to live it with us. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I want him to be doing everything that we doing because it just feel 10 times better, you know what I'm saying? Because we knew it was coming, you know what I mean? So, but we just, that's, like you said, that's our mission we got to put on because it's like, he left us with it, basically, so. Yeah.
Because he knew where it was going, so therefore he put his heart into it. So when he left, he knew what y'all was gonna do with it. So you know that's beautiful. I'm not gonna get, I ain't gonna get teary eyed. That's some beautiful stuff.
Appreciate it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a heavy movement, bro. We just gotta, like I said, move as such, and we gonna do that. We gonna do that.
So with that being said, I know we touched on, your family and everything like that, your kids and whatnot. So are your kids into music as well? Like they?
Yeah, they're actually in a performing arts school right now. So yeah, they trying to get my daughter dance. My daughter major switched over to dance, and my son is I think he's in like instruments right now, so he can learn different instruments and stuff. But yeah, they sing all the time, dance all the time. They gonna be some type of star, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know which one yet, but whether it's a lawyer because they talk a lot, musically inclined, something, bro. But they definitely got it.
For sure. Let's see. I know before we set everything up, I know as far as schedule wise, you said something about football. Do you play or coach?
Oh yeah, I coach my son played football. Yeah,
okay.
He played
All right.
6U. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even like I just be there because he be there, but I can't not get involved. Yeah. So when they see my level of involvement, they like throw me in the bid like coach. You know what I'm saying?
We need some help.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a coach. I know. Yeah, come help us out.
Yeah, exactly. So I be like, man, you know what? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the kids, they need that, bro. They need to see like dudes who like active, you know what I'm saying, and like want to help, you know what I'm saying, because they may not have that at home. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So it's like good to have some cool dudes to come talk to or come, get their anger out on because they want to beat you up because they've been in school all day and can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, bro. And they just need that time. You feel me? So that's why I do it. And then plus, my son there, trying to get him right, and it's fun.
Okay. Gotcha. I only brought it up because I wasn't sure what it was. Like, I didn't ask. I was like, does he play or whatever have you? So I didn't know what was going on. And then, like, looking at your bio and everything, just talking with you about sports, I'm like, there's some talent somewhere. What's going on?
Yeah. Nah, I ain't never played, like, organized football, just in the hood and stuff. The organized sports I played was basketball. That was my youngest sport. I played basketball. And then baseball I played for a little while. And then wrestling. That's it.
But can you see your boy over there on the baseball field?
No. This man was a shortstop and he fast as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was a hind catcher. So, like, that's, that was my position. I had to have good eyes and watch the field, you know what I'm saying? On the back. That's it. Know how to catch, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, like, nah, you know what I'm saying? My hitting was probably like halfway, you know what I'm saying? If I would have kept going, I probably would have got better at my hitting. But, like,
for sure.
Nah, I was definitely good defensive hind catcher player. Like, no plays get in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
blocking everything up.
Nah, for sure. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it.
All right, cool, man, cool. So what can we expect from you other than the album and everything next year? What more you got coming?
Man, a lot of videos, merch, a lot of merch. We're gonna try and get shows, performances,
concerts, festivals.
Coming up this year.
Yeah, this year we actually got something in the works. So.
Yeah, we got a show coming up. Definitely, we're doing a big concert series. You know what I mean? But we're just trying to line up all the logistics of it. It's gonna be pretty nice. You know what I mean? Right there on on the east side, for all y'all people that don't like to drive and go nowhere, come to the east side. I don't want to have no excuse. I don't want to hear no excuses. You can make it to this show when it come up. Just be on the lookout. It's coming, and it's on the east side. So show up. You feel me? But yeah, we got that in the works. I'm working on a little small shoe deal. Just another throwdown out there. Working on a small shoe deal too. Trying to get that up by hopefully top of next year. And just more music, man. Like, just recording hella music. Like, trying to get my catalog up to par, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And that's pretty much it. Staying out the way, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make $1 every day. Made. Shout out to
Capital Stacks.
You know what I'm saying? Capital Stacks. Shout out to them boys. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, bro.
Feel it, man, because you step outside, that's $100, so you know what I mean?
Oh God.
Real.
200.
Yeah,
well, 5 for us.
You know what I'm saying?
If you try to do music, it's 500 to come outside, bro.
Jesus.
Gotta get a section. Just
real talk. You ain't going nowhere unless you get the section. Then you gotta get some bottles.
Yeah.
Then you gotta have the Zaza. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get hungry.
You gotta just come prepared.
Yeah, you feel me? So then you gotta pay the video, man.
Yeah,
like,
dang.
Like, hey, doing music is not cheap.
You get paid last.
Right.
Let's put it that way.
But I love it, so I don't care. I'm that type of dude. I'll do it. I spend my last dollar on this music shit.
Been doing that. Been doing that.
So I don't care, bro. That's how much I believe in my art and my crafts and my team and like what we got going on. You feel me? So that's just how we motion it. So
I feel you. So if y'all get a chance, make sure y'all hit me with the dates, whatever. I'll make sure they're in the video or whatnot, so people can know where to find you. Know how to get to you. Whatever y'all got coming up.
For sure.
But I think we definitely covered a lot. I try to prepare myself as best I could.
Oh no, bro, you good. That's why we staying linked in with you, because you really like you on your real deal. Like you actually research the artist, do your due diligence, and make sure you have stuff to talk about, not just up here looking crazy. Like, what kind of shirt you got on?
They got nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, we ain't doing that.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all coming here and blessing my stage, man. My little setup, man. So I definitely hope we all can get together, do some more work soon. I know y'all got a lot coming, so I'm here for it, man. Send me the links, whatever I can do, just let me know.
Surely, I got you, bro.
Yes, sir. So, make sure you let them know where they can find you, man. Cause I know you're on a lot of platforms.
Yeah, I don't mean to cut y'all off, but I got on the merch.
Yeah, see that. That's the merch right there. You know what I'm saying? The winter drop is coming. Y'all just stay tuned.
Dedicated, baby.
D.O.L.O-EFMG.com. Y'all can go grab that. You know what I'm saying? Move Differently out right now. Y'all can go grab that. You know what I'm saying? Been drinking a little bit. Don't know. You know what I'm saying? Don't mind that. But yeah, y'all can go grab that on any streaming platform. Check me out. You know what I'm saying? EFMG the label. We doing big stuff. Y'all stay tuned. Concert series coming soon. Anything y'all need, just get at us, man. Get at us. Get at us. Get at us. Get at us.
Repetitive. Just get it. You feel me? Oh man. So like I said, this has been another episode of The Interview. This has been episode 7. This is entitled Move.
And it's episode 7?
Yeah,
that's my lucky number. That's my number.
Word.
You feel me? So,
is it?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Alright, so we making some landmarks here. That's what we doing.
Yeah.
Alright. But like I said, man, episode 7, this interview was entitled Move Differently on Your Own. So y'all definitely keep an eye out for D.O.L.O and his new single out, Move Differently.
Grab that.
We'll be hitting y'all with another one.
Yes,
y'all have a
sir.
great night. This has been another episode. This K1 and this is
D.O.L.O.
Y'all have a great night.
Yeah.
Peace. Yes, sir.
Great, guys. You did that.
I made it beat, by the way.